Hey guys, it's Bobby Legs and welcome to another episode of Bobby Legs Loves Watches. And today I have for review the Laco Valencia. Laco is a German-made watch company that has a long history. They were one of five watch brands making watches for German pilots during World War II. But before we continue with the review, please like and subscribe and hit that bell icon to get updates when I upload new videos. I love making these videos and I hope you like them too. So let's jump into the specs before I give you my final thoughts and review of this Laco Valencia. We have a 42 millimeter case with a 11.75 case height, a lug width of 20 millimeters, a lug to lug of 50 millimeters. Water resistance on this watch is 50 meters. It is not a screw down crown, but it is an onion style crown. We have the case is a matte finished stainless steel, sapphire crystal on top and in the back, where you get a good view of the Laco 21, which is a Miyota A21A 21 joule 21,600 BPHs, 42-hour power reserve hacking watt movement. And also right on top of that 6-hour indicator is the date window. Um, the hour indices, the hands are matte black, as well as the Laco script insignia there. The dial, the cool thing about the dial is that it is a fully loomed dial, and it's using Super Luminova C3. Let's get a quick look at that. Pretty neat. And let's get the lights back on. This watch came with a brown leather strap. Now, this strap was a little too big for me. If we had one little hole up top here, it would have fit. This does come in a 39 millimeter case diameter version, and I am assuming that that strap probably would have fit me just fine. You do have an option on the Laco website to select different straps and or a stainless steel bracelet. So here's the watch on wrist. I have 6 3/4 inch wrists, and you can tell here this 42 millimeter. It's pretty much all dial, right? You have this little bezel here, but it's not like a dive watch. It's pretty much all dial, and it really has a big presence on wrist. The 50 millimeter lugs are probably as long as I would like to go. They do turn down, and the watch is actually very light and very comfortable. I have it on this 20 millimeter Barton sailcloth strap. It's a little stiff, but it is what it is. Anyway, the watch feels good. A 39 millimeter I think would probably work for wrist size, for my wrist size and lower. Even though 39 millimeter is obviously a smaller watch than this, but that the dial I would imagine would be have just as almost as big of a presence as this dial, because these watches are definitely all dial here. So you may be able to get away with a 39 millimeter version up to 7 inches in wrist diameter. Definitely something you should look into if you have like a 6.5 inch wrist or lower. But anything above a 6 3/4 inch wrist, you're probably safe with this 42 millimeter size. So this Laco Valencia 42 millimeter version MSRPs for $440. Now, when I think of Laco, I think of oversized pilot watches, easy readable Flieger watches, and this watch is also very, very readable. And very, very simple, and it's something that I'm attracted to. And another thing that I really, really like, and I do like this style of watch, this marine watch, and one thing that gives you or tips you off that you may have be looking at a marine watch, and is you have this minute track around the edge of the dial, and that harkens back to these old marine chronometers on ships. That was something that was a characteristic that many of those clocks, chronometers had, and it's something that really, I don't know, it just really appeals to me. I do like the layout of the dial. It is a big dial. There is a lot of space, but I think it is tastefully done. Like I said before, it's very readable, and I'm really starting to appreciate watches that have very easily and readable dials. I don't know if it's a taste changing or I'm getting older, but I could definitely tell what time it is when I am looking at this watch. Now, this watch, like I said, MSRP is at $440, so I think it's okay. I'm not sure if you're getting too much of a um, value proposition here. It is a German-made watch, and I'm having a growing fondness for German-made quality watches. I think their quality is on par with anybody out there, and maybe superior. But for $440, you got this stock Miyota movement, which is a good movement. It's reliable. It's easily serviceable. Well, but it's not anything to write home about. You know, if you spend a little bit more money, you may find one of these watches with an ETA or Solita movement in it. That's probably what I would do. I would probably just spend just a little bit more to get that. I don't know. There's something about the ETA movement, and this could be justifiable or not. It's just my opinion that I just find it very reliable. And all of the other watches that I had ETA movements on and never had a problem with. But that's just me. You may have a different experience. So guys, let me know what you think about this watch. Do you think this is a good value prop? Do you like it? Is this the kind of style watch that you're interested in and would like to see more reviews down the road? Please put that in the comments, and I will see you guys soon with another review. Have a good one.